Hello and welcome to my countdown of my 5 favourite of the 51 films I reviewed over the month of October. I kind of fared well with my selection. A few didn't even make the cut, such as The Breed and What Waits Below. Interesting films, but not enough so to tickle my fancy. But still, I'd recommend you check them out. Enough of that, as I count them down, my 5 most favourite films from my 2016 Halloween Marathon. Number 5. Raising Cain. This late period effort from Brian De Palma has as much of what makes me begrudgingly appreciate De Palma as what makes me flat out hate the man's work. His talent for suspense, yep, I said it, talent, makes up for his at times egregious narrative acrobatics. Some scenes don't work, some do, but the ones do, really, really do, and they outweigh the film heritage bullshit enough to make it my number 5. Number 4. Deathwatch. A confident blend of the war and horror genres, Deathwatch has good acting and great production design. The tepid response by the critics of the time still baffles me. I chalk this down to the apocalyptically bleak tone. War is hell and hell's for real, and that might have been too much for some. But hey-ho, that leaves the rest of us to appreciate the film's thick-as-nails atmosphere and at times clever integration of a slasher formula into a World War I setting. Again, great stuff. Number 3. Children of the Corn. Though it made for one of my shorter reviews, that's only because I was too busy watching the film to do any notes. Corn has everything you want from a horror film. Suspense, malice, an evocative concept. It's truly hard for me to find a bad word for this film, minus the aforementioned crappy ATCG. Though it suffers at times from overkill, these moments are practically flickers in what is, on the whole, an exemplary picture. Number 2. Henry. One of the best films ever made about serial killers, Henry is undistilled, grim, nihilistic fun. Few horror films have ever achieved so much with so little as John McNaughton and co. do here. So effective was the effort that Henry had to wait 5 years to receive an uncut home video release, despite the violence depicted being nothing in comparison to other, more commercially successful contemporary entries into the horror genre. Context and tone. Such underappreciated mechanics within the horror genre to this very day are what gives Henry its powerful voice and the reasons why it's rightfully considered a landmark in horror cinema. And number 1, Near Dark. Mainly here due to its Tangerine Dream score, Kathryn Bigelow's 1987 modernist vampire film is nevertheless a masterpiece. Bigelow surely must be seen as the female Michael Mann, and this is Bigelow's The Keep. Just like that other masterpiece, it has a singular aura to itself. Though Lost Boys comparisons wouldn't be completely absurd, there is truly no other film like Near Dark. The fact that such assured stylized approach and reverence for mythology would be implemented in that most cliché of niches, the vampire film, is almost unheard of in cinema, unfortunately. You could not hope for a more perfect marriage of art house and commercial sensibilities than you will find in Near Dark. Well, that's it for today. Come back tomorrow as I go through the worst films reviewed in my Halloween marathon. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. Thanks for listening.